Okay, so here is what happens when you combine flour and cheese and buttermilk and egg yolk and cream cheese and all of the yummy things. This right here, y'all. These cheese biscuits are so addictive, and just watch how easy they are to make. Okay, we're gonna start with our dry ingredients first. I'm gonna add my all-purpose flour into a big old bowl. I'm gonna add a little bit of baking powder. I'm gonna throw in some cream of tartar and a little bit of salt and some sugar. All right, once you have all that in a bowl, go ahead and just combine this well with your whisk. You can even sift it if you want to, but I ain't doing all of that. Okay, so now we're gonna get our super cold butter. It's kind of frozen a little bit. I'm gonna grate this butter and then kind of mix it around because I don't want that butter to kind of clump up. I don't want it to clump up, so I grate a little bit, then I kind of stir it up, then grate some more. That way we have these beautiful pieces of butter all throughout our biscuit, and it's gonna be so divine. Okay, so our butter is in there, so now I'm gonna add in my butter flavored shortening. You can cut this into pieces, but I just use my hands and just break it apart because that's how my grandma taught me to do it, so I'm gonna do it like she did it. But you can cut up if you don't want to touch the butter. And then I'm also gonna do the same thing with my cream cheese. Go ahead and just break that cream cheese up, throw it in that bowl. Okay, now it's time to get our arm workout on. We're gonna cut in all of that butter and that shortening and that cream cheese. Cut it in well until it resembles like really large crumbs, just like this right here. This is how it should look. It's looking good. So now we can go ahead and just move on to our cheese. I'm using sharp cheddar cheese, but you can really use whatever kind of cheese that you want. Okay, just grate it up really fine and mix it in with the dry ingredients. Make sure you get it mixed in well because we want this cheese to be all throughout our biscuits. So you don't want it clumped up in like, one little biscuit. Really get it mixed in there good, just like this right here. Yep, that's how it should look, just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to move along to our wet ingredients. I'm going to add an egg yolk into a bowl, and then we're going to add our buttermilk, just a little bit of buttermilk for that buttermilk in, and then we're going to add in a little bit of whole milk. See, now you see why these biscuits are so dangerous. There's like egg yolk, cream cheese, like, yeah, it's time to be bad. They bad. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and mix our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients until a dough forms. Now, think about biscuit dough. You want the biscuit dough to be a little bit wet because, honey, a wet biscuit dough is the best biscuit dough. Like, for real, they like just melt in your mouth. Oh my God, I love these biscuits. Okay, so that looks good. Everything is all mixed in. We were nice and gentle, so we didn't overwork the dough. We're gonna flour our work surface here, and then we're gonna plop this dough right onto our cutting board. It's very wet. Go ahead and flour your hands up, and very, oh so gently, we're going to fold this dough into thirds and then flip it over. We're gonna fold it again a few more times just so we can create some nice little layers in our biscuit. And then finally we're going to go ahead and just pat it out. You can use a rolling pin or your hands, and then just go ahead and cut your biscuits. Go ahead and drive that cutter straight down. Don't twist it because it can seal the biscuits and they won't be nice and high. So just drive it straight down, pick it up, add some flour to your cutter if you need it. You probably will. Now to get the last 3 biscuits, you're going to have to re-roll this dough, especially if you're using a 2.5-inch cutter like I'm using. Okay, so there's our biscuits. We're gonna brush them very lightly with some milk. This will help them brown up so beautifully in the oven. A very light brushing of milk. We're gonna pop these bad boys into the oven for about 12 to 14 minutes. You may need a little bit longer. And as soon as they come out of the oven, brush them generously with butter. Let that butter soak in, and then brush them one last time. And now bring on that sausage gravy, the fried chicken dinner, and you got something going on. Give them a try, you guys, and let me know how you like them. Later.